I don't know if I have a lot of time today, but the energy keeps changing, so we've got a lot to deal with. I got three kinds. Okay, so I want to talk about dream I just had, this energy I'm feeling, and I want to open some albums. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but that's what I gotta get through today. I'm late today. It's 10:27, Monday, July 10th, 2023. Forgive how I look because yesterday we went to go do breaks and my hair's like this. Damn it, just when I think I'm gonna get a break, I'm like, oh, I gotta go film. And every time I go film, I look dirty as hell. We were like, we had to go fix like fifth lawnmower we had to go fix, and then we had to go check on the car. And I was like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower today and feel so nice. But no, now I have time to film and I look like a fucking mess. So forgive this. Anyhow, yeah, I said it's the 10th, and I told you guys in every cell of my being I can feel it's gonna rain. So the spirits, according to what they said, there was a lot of extra leftover rain. So they said it was too much rain for one day, and they wanted me to go out that day, right? So on my birthday, it didn't rain. It was the nicest weather possible. But the day before and the day after, it rained. And you guys would see that on Twitter, right? The day before, I filmed it here. I'm by Trev's window here. And yeah, I put my phone there so you guys could see the date and time, right? So this is the day before it rained, okay? The day after it rained, but on my birthday it didn't rain because they said there's too much rain for one day. And I was like, okay. Anyways, yeah, it was before. Here's the after. This is by my window now, and I use their iPad there, so you guys can check. You can see my city's there. I was like, shit. I was like, oh. Anyways, it was raining down in Saga, so the night before I spent up all night. We were playing Final Fantasy. And we were playing Mario Kart. So that's what you guys see here. So I put that there so you guys would know what I'm doing. Anyhow, okay. Come back to this. I can't believe I'm filming at 10:30. Like, I feel really fucking late. Normally when I get ready at like, I get up at like 7-ish. Spend an hour brushing my teeth, my hair, washing my face, figuring out what the hell I'm gonna wear, and fixing the bed because Tones leaves it like a fucking mess. Figuring out how I'm gonna organize what I'm gonna say. And then I come by like 8 or 9 to come talk until like 11 or 12. But it's 10:30 now, and I don't know how long I'm gonna take. I'm hoping it's a short video. Anyhow, okay, let me leave this somewhere. Okay, you can go over there. Anyhow, okay, dream I had this morning. Okay, hold on. It's another, like, I finally had a nice, like, lighthearted type dream. So this is why I'm telling you guys this now, because it was interesting. I was like, wow. Okay, so I was asleep this morning. What time did I wake up? I woke up like around 6:30 or 7:30. I don't know what time. It was something 30, okay? When I checked the clock. But these clocks are set wrong, right? I set all these clocks half an hour late. So when I see the time, I get up faster, right? Anyhow, so I don't remember what the time was, but sometime early this morning, okay, it's 10:30 now. That 30 keeps coming up. What the fuck? Anyhow, I get up early, like I had a dream around that time, right? Today, right? And I'm dreaming someone's talking to me, so I don't find out who's talking to me till the end of the dream, right? So I'm telling you as I'm experiencing it, right? So I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming. I hear a male voice talking to me, and he's showing me around the place. Like I see, like he's holding his phone, and he's going like this, and he's talking me through what I'm seeing on the screen, right? And then, but it was so subtle, I didn't notice it was like I'm like watching a video type thing, right? So I don't notice, because normally when I watch these things, it's like watching something in real time, right? But it feels like I'm watching something in real time, but like I don't know how to explain it. So I'm watching this happen, and then the phone, he finally moves his phone, and he's like, this is what I see. Yeonjun and I see Terry, right? And he's talking about these two, right? And I was like, who is talking to me right now, right? Because he's talking, he's telling me what's going on here. And then at the end of the dream, because it's just passing through a whole bunch of things, it's like, this is what's going on here. This is what he's telling me. I see these two, and I was like, okay, it can't be one of those two because this is a third person here, right? Get to the end of the dream, and the person walks in the bathroom. It's like this like shoebox type of bathroom, right? Like I can only see the sink, the mirror, the toilet, and the door barely opens in this place, right? Get to the bathroom. Now I can tell who's talking to me, right? He walks right in the room, and I can see the whoever's holding the phone within the mirror, the glass of the bathroom in the mirror. And then I realized Subin's talking to me. And I didn't know whether in the last video to talk to Subin directly or not, but after I had this dream, now I feel like I can talk now. So like now I'm looking back and I'm listening to Subin telling me how their day goes. He was complaining to me at the end of the dream. He said, I wish I had my own bathroom. That's what I heard him say at the end of the dream. Because he said we have to, I think he was saying like the members share everything or something like that. He was complaining about how they have to share certain things. And then at the end, he's telling me, I wish I had this, like he said, I don't care if I have my own room, but I wish I had my own personal bathroom. That's what he was telling me at the end of the dream. And then I woke up and I was like, wow, it was a really good lighthearted dream to have. It was just really weird because I never see him. He's filming everything. I never see him, right? The camera's always pointing to what he's seeing until he gets into that washroom. And then I see him in the mirror that I know it's Subin talking to me. And I was like, oh my god. I just thought it was really interesting. I was like, I didn't expect to have a dream like that. Because I don't know how it would work. Normally, you know, when people send me messages, it's like pictures or voice notes or like whatever. But this time it's like he sent me like a short clip. Like, I don't know how I'm watching this. I can't tell if I'm watching this on my phone or like he sent the video. So I don't know. Like, I'm watching this in a strange way. So anyways, yeah, I had that dream. So now I feel like I can talk to Subin now. So where am I going with this? Yeah, I had that dream. And in the last video I wanted to talk to Subin, but I'm like, I don't know if I should. Anyhow, so I had that dream. It was a nice lighthearted dream. He's telling me how like their day is going. I think it's because I started talking when I opened that out during that album unboxing. I started talking about things you guys do that's weird to me, right? It's normal for you, but weird to me. It works the other way around too, right? I'm losing my train of thought. That's why I keep pausing. Oh. Because I said something around the lines of, isn't it weird how like, what did I say? I said something around those lines. Like things that you guys find normal are really hella weird to me. Like how people call you guys good looking all the time. I find that really fucking weird. And how like people run at the chance to like, you know, like jump barriers or like, you know, to see you guys, I find weird too. It works the other way around. Like you guys, I probably do things that you guys find hella weird too. I should write a list. All the things you guys do that like I find so weird. Like, cause you guys can't do certain things, right? Like, like obviously you guys can't go out in public without like massive amounts of bodyguards, or like you gotta like hide yourselves, right? Oh, what else can't you guys do? My mind went blank, so I can't think off the top of my head. But you understand where I'm going, right? I need you guys to look at it from a different perspective. Because right now it feels like complaints. Like I feel a list of complaints here. It's like, oh, because I'm in this situation, I can't do this, this, and this, right? But I need you to flip your mindset. Because you're in the situation, what can you do? Like, what can you do that I can't do? Like, I need you guys to look at it that way. Like, how do I don't know how to explain this because I don't know what to compare it to, but like, using a stupid example, let's say let's say you're complaining you gotta get up like 6 in the morning, right? For I don't know what. I don't know what you guys do. I don't know how your schedules work, right? Let's say you have to get up that early, but by suffering a little bit there, you get to experience something nice later. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I had to get up early in the morning, but oh, I got to go and experience like I don't know some like magical island or something. You know what I mean? You gotta look at it that way. It's like if I didn't do that, I couldn't be able to do this. You know what I mean? The cause and effect type thing. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like how like I'm suffering now, but like like I look like I have everything here with me, right? But it didn't come easy. I make it look easy. I don't know how to explain it. Subin, I hope that makes sense. Oh my god. I just found it so interesting. When like Subin's filling me in on everything. I was like, oh my god, this is such a nice dream. Cause I was like, I'm paying attention to what I'm being shown in front of my face. Right? I'm not paying attention too much to who's talking to me, but I know it's a male voice up until the end when I see it and I was like, oh my god, it's Subin. I hope that okay. I hope that made sense. I really hope that made sense. Okay. I've been listening to Do It Like That nonstop. That's the few things that won't look like. There's three things that happened on my birthday that was worth like a couple minutes. A couple minutes out of 24 hours that was like I made my birthday. Okay, so I watched Do It Like That. So that's like 3 minutes. I watched Do It Like That. I got to my cousin surprised me and messaged me, so I got to talk to her. And then I messaged Ian. That was the only happy point of my day. The rest of it was all fucking miserable. I had to. I hate my birthday so much because it's the one time of the year I have to spend making other people happy. They never let me do anything I fucking want, right? All I wanted was some peace and quiet for everyone to fucking leave me alone. But during my birthday, I have to do whatever everybody else wants, right? So I was really fucking pissed the whole fucking day. And the day was nice too. I hate that. Like I always tell the spirits to let it rain because because if there at least there's a reason why I can't move anywhere. There's terrible weather, but the weather was nice, and I still got stuck doing shit I didn't want to do. Um, I was really mad all day, all like the whole day. Everyone's telling me how old I am, right? They're like, "Oh, you're 27 year old." Um, my life's not going anywhere. I haven't done anything in life. Like a whole bunch of shit like that I had to put up with. I was so fucking pissed. I was really mad because when we were doing the brakes yesterday on the car, the neighbor's so fucking annoying. She came over and I was like, I can't fucking lie because if I lie about my age, right? Because everyone says I look 14, right? But everyone's saying like I look 16 now. I still look underage, right? Um, yeah, my neighbor came over and she asked for my age, right? And I didn't want to lie. I could tell her like 14 or something, right? But if I lie and she asks somebody else the same question, right? And the answers don't match, we know something's wrong, right? So I had to truthfully answer her. And the first thing she told me was like, I was so mad because we were working on the car, right? Me, Tones, and Dad because Trev was busy and the new game came out, so Bry's playing it, right? So he's like, "Oh, I'm on my break. I don't want to fucking go outside." I was like, "Okay, whatever." Speaking of which, I have to go look for mosquito repellent stuff because Bry's such a snack, right? All like he every time he comes in, he's like, "I had a miserable time outside." He said, "I never want to fucking go outside." I was like, "Okay, fucking gotta look for that." Anyhow, so us three are outside, right? Child, old man, and a woman, right? The neighbor comes up to me. She asked me my age, said I was old, said, um, why is a girl like she said I don't do anything. She said, why would a girl be working on a car, right? She said, right? She said, if you learn how to do car stuff, what's the man in your life supposed to do? And I was so fucking pissed, no ass. I want to punch this woman in the face. I was like, you're twice my age. You should know better than to be talking about shit like this. I'm like, you can't secure a fucking man. Why are you talking to me about this shit? I was so fucking pissed. She's so irritating. She breaks up families. But anyhow, Um, I was so pissed because she said, if I'm capable of doing everything and I do nothing, what do I need a man for? I was like, I was so fucking mad. And then, oh my god, everything that came out her mouth was so irritating. We're working on the car, right? It's a nobody but dad drives this car, right? And I've already seen in my future. Okay, I've already foreseen. I can see a little of a couple years ahead, right? Right now, because I feel so weak, I can't see past 2027 right now. I can't see what happens after that point. But what I can see from my future, I see I'm driving that flippin' van, right? So I'm like, okay, I already know ahead of time. There's gonna be some reason why I'm gonna be driving this fucking car, and I don't want anything to do with this car. But like at that point, when he asked me to come outside to deal with the car, I was like, okay, let me go outside and see how this does work, right? Because if this ends up in my possession, I need to know how this works. So while we're working on the car, I'm looking to see because this thing's probably gonna end up with me, right? And I was like, I don't want this fucking car. But anyways, we're working on this car. It's pretty much new, right? Because it's only dad driving it, and half the time it just sits in the driveway. So we're just doing normal checks, right, to make sure it's still running. Because when I start actually fucking using it, because it's probably gonna be me using it, I gotta make sure it's running smooth, right? So it's technically like a brand new car still, right? Because we barely use it, right? And then this flippin' woman comes over, and as dad's like, because I don't remember what we were doing. He was underneath the wheel, right? We had just taken off the wheel, and we are looking at the. I don't know if he took off the brakes at that point, but he was. We had to clean off the rust. Speaking of which, I gotta look for fucking rust cleaner. Anybody know a good like chemical thing that could just eat away rust, so I don't have to fucking sand the friggin' shit? Anyhow, so he's under the car. I was like, oh dear God, please don't hear any of this fucking conversation because I'm never gonna hear the end of this later, right? She comes over right now. She comes over, right? The car is pretty much brand new. It's just that maintenance. We're doing maintenance on it, right? She comes over and after I tell her I'm 27, she says, when are you getting a car?" Or like she's talking to dad as he's under the car. I can already feel the anger emanating from his energy, right? And she asks him, "When are you getting her a car?" Right? And I was hoping he didn't hear me because I turned to her and I said, "When this one breaks down, right? When this one broke, I'm gonna get a car." I don't even want a car, but I just told her that, right? Everybody knows. You guys does know I want a bike. Nobody else here does know that, right? So, um, after she left though, she left because she came over because she wanted us to fix her lawnmower. And these flippin' people never know how to fucking maintain anything because half the times these machines when they break, it's because they're either using it wrong, right? You're either using it wrong or you don't fucking maintain it like how we do because we don't wait for something to fucking broke and then fix it, right? We have to. You gotta look after the thing as you're going through it, right? So she's gonna come back with her lawnmower now for us to look after it, right? So then a dad heard, right? So he comes out from under the car and he's like, is this bitch gonna get like us money? Like, where's this money gonna come from this next car, right? And I was like, she's just joking around, Christ. He was so mad because it's just him dealing with everything. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm never gonna hear the end of this. And I was like, I didn't even ask for a car. And he's like, there's no money for a car. I never had money for school. I'm gonna never hear the fucking end of the money fucking conversation, right? And I was so mad. I was like, great, this bitch put him in such a bad mood, and now he's gonna take it out on me now, right? So then, um, she come back with a fucking lawnmower now. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm just telling you this because the dream I had was you telling me about your day. So I'm telling you what happened yesterday, right? She come back now with her lawnmower, and I told you it's one of two problems: either she's using it wrong or she's not maintaining it properly. And she had both fucking problems, right? She's using the fucking thing incorrectly, and then she didn't maintain the thing. So now when you use it, when you don't maintain something, it's like how I just said with the neighbor's truck, right? Dad told him to what did he say? He told him to fix out the wiper motor. Dad says like dad with the way dad talks and the way I talk is weird, right? So he told him to swap out the wiper motor, right? And because he didn't do that, now he's got 3 more problems. Now he's got to switch out the blade, and he's got to switch out other things, right? So now you got more problems because he didn't look at the first fucking problem, right? When you take, right? You understand what I'm saying? So now this woman now, because she didn't check her fucking, normally when I can't fucking talk because I'm so heated. Normally when the mower doesn't work, the first thing is because them fools don't fucking check the fucking filter, right? And Dad said the way you're looking at it is if you have a stuffy nose, right? He said when you look at the machine, it's like it's got a blocked nose, and of course when you got a blocked nose, the thing's gonna fucking have problems later, right? So she didn't swap out the filter. So because you don't swap out the filter, it's gonna eat gas like fucking shit, right? She keep putting in gas, like gas is the fucking problem. That's not the fucking problem. The fucking problem is that she didn't change out the fucking filter. And because she didn't change out the filter, now she's got other problems on top of that, right? She's eating out the wheels of the fucking oh my god, I can't. I just want to fucking complain. She's so Ugh. Anyways, first point is that she didn't change out the filter, which leads on to a gas problem, right? So when you have this first problem, you don't look at the first problem. You're going to think it's the next problem, right? And then, so it'll go from the filter to the gas problem to the spark plug, right? So it's going to go down until she'll have to buy a whole fucking new mower, right? But they got money to blow, so we don't care if they fucking damage everything. It's just like, go fucking buy another one, because by the time you're done with it, you're gonna need it. It's gonna be cheaper to buy a new one than keep buying fucking spare parts. But anyhow, she's gotta go buy a filter. But she driving it wrong, so the fucking spring fucked up. I don't know where we're gonna find another spring, so we had to Dad had to make do with it, right? And she's driving the thing like a shit, so the whole front wheels are all gray. They're supposed to have grip, right? And her wheels are soft no ass, so I don't know what she's doing. So we had that problem, and at one point, I kept getting so mad because she kept making comments about my intelligence. Like, this is what I really hate, when people bring up how smart I am, right? Because Dad's the first person who says, because she said I'm old, can't keep a man, you're really smart. There's so many things that happened that I'm still fucking pissed about it, okay? I hate hearing when people say I'm smart because it just, okay, if I'm in a room with a whole bunch of people and I hear every person call me smart, it makes me irritated because it makes me feel like everyone else here is fucking incompetent as hell, right? Like, this woman lacks so much common sense. The lack of common sense is what's pissing me off. The lack of motherfucking common sense is pissing me off. And she asked me if I was single, and I was like, yeah, because I don't need any fucking headaches. I already have more than enough to fucking deal with. And I can't explain a whole bunch of shit, right? Like, it's hard because I can't bring up the fact that I read, right? Because that's the main reason why, like, certain people aren't in my life and why I do things a certain way, right? Everything connects back to there. So it's difficult because I have to hold back what I have to say, even though I want to fucking cuss this woman up. Anyhow, I was really mad. She said, if I have a man in my life, she said, what would you need him for? To not cause me fucking headaches. Because asking for happiness is already too much, right? Anyhow, we fixed her fucking lawnmower. She on her way. Dealt with the car. Speaking of which, we had to go deal with the hose too. I need a size 7. I don't know what it is in Imperial. In metric, it's 7 millimeters. I need a 7 wrench. Right? I need a 7 millimeter wrench. I need another size 2. I can't remember off the top of my... I can't fucking remember. There's so many fucking numbers I have to remember. I can't remember. I want to buy a new fucking piece of hose. I don't know when we gotta cut hose, put other shit. It's so fucking annoying because it keeps leaking. Yeah, was it? Yeah, intelligence. Yeah, she kept saying I was smart. And I was like, if there's no smart people in this room, we're all gonna fucking suffer. I'm the only smart person here, and I have to deal with all these idiots. And now I know how Trev feels, because every time Trev's always complaining about how stupid people are. He said, I hate how we're the only competent ones, and all these people are so dumb. Like, I was so mad because she's older than me, right? This is what I hate. When people older than me expect me to respect them, and they have no fucking knowledge whatsoever. Like, they're so fucking stupid to the point where it's like, why do I have to respect you when I have to deal with when you make so many fucking problems I have to fucking fix? You know you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? I'm like out of breath now. Anybody got spare lungs or any? Oh god. The weather decided to cool down today, so yeah. Yes, I hate when people comment on my intelligence, because it just makes me want to tell them how stupid they are, right? I want to tell her how dumb she is, because oh my god. Sometimes I appreciate sometimes I appreciate hearing when some people think I'm smart, right? Because at least, like, if we're on the same level, it's like, okay, at least I've been acknowledged, right? When people like her tell me I'm smart, I get more fucking irritated, because I'm like, I already know we're on different levels, so I'm already looking down at you. You're making me look down more at you. You understand what I'm saying? What else? Oh my god, like, if I could go on and on and on about how irritated I was. Ugh. Anyways, take away from the story. Maintain your shit and learn how to use your shit. Okay, that's all. Oh my good god. And mind your fucking business. She didn't need to ask me my age, why, like, the car thing. She also asked Tones what he was doing this summer. We can't say anything, because if we tell Dad anything, he'll be like, where's the money coming from, right? We just told her we're gonna be at home, and she's looking at us like, oh, we're just like locked up indoors all day. We got no fucking choice, right? Anyways, take away from the story. Mind your fucking damn business. Maintain your shit. Know how to use your shit. Anything else? Yeah, that's how my day yesterday went, right? Ugh. One of we had to go and check the brakes, because one of them, when you have a car, cars are so many fucking problems. That's why I hate cars. People tend to, energetic wise, the spirits call them caskets, right? It's like a moving metal box. That's what they just call them, right? And then cars, they lose their value. They don't appreciate in value. And then when you gotta maintain this shit, when you suddenly hear a noise in the car, you know something's wrong. You gotta go and fucking repair it. There's so many fucking things about cars I hate. And then if you have a luxury car, you can't drive it anywhere, because you gotta worry about carjackings and shit, right? Like, it's so annoying. Anyhow, that was my day yesterday. It's Subin, when I was last thing I want to tell you, that I didn't know whether I want to tell you or not, because I already had so much other things to say to the other guys. On my Twitter feed, where'd I put my phone? Oh yeah, I threw it away over here. On my Twitter feed. Oh yeah, I put you and Huning are there. Oh, so cute. It's reversed now. Blonde Subin's over. Oh, that's so sad. Anyhow, on my feed, if you scroll down, or if you guys are even looking, paying attention, I don't know if you guys do. I don't really care. Right? Okay, anyhow, if you scroll down. Oh my god, I was so upset too. Hold on. So I put this here. So the sale went on for this. I put my order in, and then when my cousin messaged me on my birthday, she was telling me, she sent me a gift card for Hollow, and I already put my order in. I was like, fuck, I can't, there was no, oh my god. I don't know what to get her for her birthday when she comes up, but anyhow. If you keep scrolling down my feed, I can't wait. My polish was supposed to come on my birthday. It got delayed. It's supposed to come today. I don't know if it'll come today. My nails are still fucking bare. Anyways, if you scroll down, I don't know fucking how far enough. Here, if you scroll down, I put this tweet here for you, because you, me and you can bond over the fan boing fangirling thing, right? Because you like BB so much, right? I was watching the news, and then I heard about this happening, and I've already talked about this topic already, right? But I put this in the feed because I knew it'd be important news to you, right? If you see this. I feel so bad for her. She got attacked during her show. I left that there, and I wanted to talk to you about this in the last video, but then I was like, I don't know if it's appropriate for me to talk about this, but I can talk about it now, right? So, oh my god, am I talking too fast? Anyhow, I put this in my feed, right? This was since what, June? Right? She got attacked during her show. I talked about this already because I said how dangerous it is when you go into these shows and then things like this just happen, right? I can feel this happening to one of you guys, but I don't know who. My energy's still too weak for me to channel the energy, so I can't tell. Like, this makes me feel really worried because I don't know who's gonna get attacked next, but I feel the rise of this, right? So she got hit in the eye with a phone. Dua Lipa's concert, they had fireworks in the fucking place. Then people need to get charged. And then Ava Max got attacked. Someone threw their ashes at Pink's concert. Something happened at Harry Styles' like all these concerts now, something problematic keeps popping up. So I'm letting you know, just watch out. I don't know if I hope someone reached out to BB if she's okay, right? Because if some shit like that happened to me, I would want someone to like make me feel better. You know what I mean? I just hope she's okay because she seems like a really nice person. And the fact that you fanboy over her all the time makes me even like 10 times happier because I understand the feeling. Right? I can see when your energy lights up when you guys just bring up her name. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, so that's in my feed. I put that there for you because I was so shocked when I heard that, and I was like, I can't believe this is fucking happening. Some people are really fucking sick in the head. And it makes me scared too because if I was in that crowd, I'd be even more scared. I was like, if they can get to her on top of the stage, imagine what could have happened within the crowd. You know what I mean? Jeez. I think that's it. That's all I have to tell you. I don't know if that was important, but that's all I had to say. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh shit, I left the window open. You guys are just gonna continue hearing weird noises. Normally when I film these videos, it's dead quiet, right? Because I don't know if you guys can hear me because you have to up the volume, right? If you're not wearing headphones in. I don't know if I should lock the window. I was so mad when I watched back one of these videos. I think the one was a late night unboxing. The noise is so fucking irritating to me. Anyhow. Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on. You can continue to watch or whatever, but like, I'm done. That's all I had to say. I had that dream. That's what happened to me yesterday. And then the concert thing. That's the most important thing because you guys need to, the security measures have to go up. But I don't know if it's for you guys or whoever, but I can feel this happening to someone else. Like, it keeps going. I don't know why it's continuing to happen because I talked about this already. If you guys notice, because I talk about certain things subtly when you guys watch the previous videos, or you'll see subtle things happen, right? Because I feel a difference in the energy, but I can't talk about it until I feel it, right? And I feel it now. Ugh. That's not the only dream I had. I had a couple others, but like now I can't. It's been so long now, I can't remember it, and it's hard for me to explain now. Oh shit, I forgot to grab the other two. Fuck, I gotta get up now. I keep forgetting shit. Hey, Subin, hold on, one more thing. Who's the most good looking in TXT? It's a trick question, right? If you know the answer, you know the most good looking person is gonna be the person who acknowledges how good looking the other people are, right? Okay. Because it's funny watching them fight over it. I find it really hilarious. Shit, I have so many things to talk about. I thought this was gonna be a short video. God damn. I gotta go order food today again, too. Mom and Dad went on a job, so they'll be back whenever. She did call me that day. That day she called me. I didn't notice. It's like when I don't know why I think it didn't cut off because normally like last time I had to pick it up for it to cut, right? And I didn't see it go off at all. So I like she's like, "What? How come you didn't?" She gets so mad when I don't pick up her calls. She's like, "What's so important that you can't pick up the phone for me?" I was like, "Oh, goddamn, Mom, I'm already dealing with so much shit. Why? Why? Why did I deal with this? I gotta get up. I fucking forgot. I gotta go grab. Ugh. This is weird because I'm wearing my dad's shirt over top of my mom's dress. So the other day when you guys saw like, because I'm wearing my mom's dress, so like I have to cover my legs. Oh, okay, let me go. Fuck, I gotta go rummage through the closet now. Fuck, what do I need? I gotta continue on because after I filmed that unboxing video, I felt energy go off, which is why now I'm gonna talk about this because I felt this and I didn't understand why. And now I understand why. Oh, okay, so I'm done that. Out of the three, we're 1/3 done this video now. Okay, I gotta go grab back, ENHYPEN and Apex's albums. I have no closet space or any type of space until I clean this room. I really gotta clean down my dresser, but anyhow, like, I have no space, so I gotta go. Once it's clean, I can figure out where to place these things, because I have no shelf space for any more albums. And I want to unbox some more. And I have to go buy some more. I put down here which ones that I would need people to get me, right? I don't know if right now I'm looking at, I gotta put in an order for Wei P1 Harmony, right? I'm probably gonna buy Unite's album from last year. And two other ones I was looking at, I don't remember. But like, that's why on the list here I didn't put Unite in this list because I figured, I don't know if their albums haven't been unboxed yet, so I don't know if I want the new one. I'll just go for the old one. But I want an album from them, and I think I'm gonna put an order in for that. But anyways, on the list I have here, I wanted albums from Elas, Drippin. Drippin's got albums, but like they're like here. I need them to be here. They're not up to my level yet. And then by the time they reach here, it's gonna keep going up, right? So I need one from Elas, Drippin.